When civil unrest erupts, it can turn your world upside down in an instant. Streets once familiar can become perilous as tensions boil over. Are you prepared to keep yourself and your loved ones safe when chaos reigns? Welcome to Prepper's Paradigm, your trusted source for practical advice on navigating uncertainties with confidence. Today, we're diving into a critical topic, staying safe during riots and civil unrest. In this video, we'll explore essential strategies for avoiding conflict, securing your home, and protecting yourself if you find yourself in the middle of unrest. I'll focus on practical, no-nonsense advice to help you handle these situations with clarity and control. Before we get started, a quick note. I use a computer-generated voice due to an injury that affects my speech. My goal is to ensure that you receive clear and actionable information. Now, let's get started. The past few years have shown us just how quickly civil unrest can escalate. From protests in major cities across the United States to international demonstrations, the potential for chaos is ever present. Events such as the recent riots in a number of cities across the UK have reminded us of the need to be prepared for the unexpected. The upcoming elections in the US are a potential trigger for increased civil unrest as division across the political spectrum remains high. Civil unrest can arise from a variety of triggers, including political tensions, economic instability, and social issues. These events can unfold rapidly and often without much warning, turning peaceful demonstrations into violent confrontations. With the current global climate, the potential for future unrest is high. Now more than ever, understanding the risk is crucial to your safety. Staying informed is your first line of defense. Pay attention to local news reports and online sources that provide up-to-date information on potential unrest in your area. Social media can be a valuable tool for real-time updates, but be cautious of misinformation. Follow reliable channels and cross-check information to ensure its accuracy. Always maintain situational awareness. This means being aware of your surroundings and anticipating potential threats before they occur. If you're traveling through areas where unrest is likely, know the lay of the land. Familiarize yourself with escape routes and safe havens. Recognize the signs of escalating tension, such as an increased police presence or changes in crowd behavior, and be prepared to act quickly to protect yourself and your family. Understanding the risks and maintaining awareness means that you can remain better equipped to avoid danger and stay one step ahead. Recent events globally and across the US, such as protests in Atlanta, have highlighted the importance of avoiding areas where unrest is likely to occur. When planning your daily routine, consider the potential for demonstrations or protests in your vicinity. Check local news and social media for updates on planned events that might escalate into unrest. Many news outlets offer real-time updates on protests and road closures, which can help you plan safer routes. Apps like Waze and Google Maps can provide real-time traffic conditions, helping you avoid areas where unrest is taking place. Travel safely by maintaining a low profile. When navigating areas where unrest is possible, dress inconspicuously and avoid wearing clothing or accessories that might draw attention to you. Neutral attire can help you blend in and reduce the risk of being targeted by aggressive individuals or groups. When moving through potentially volatile areas, travel in groups when possible. There's safety in numbers, and a group can deter potential threats. Always be aware of your surroundings and identify exits or safe spaces in case you need to leave the area quickly. In case you find yourself in the middle of a crowd, remain calm and try to move to the edges where it's easier to exit. Avoid getting trapped in confined spaces or against barriers, as this can limit your ability to move quickly if the situation escalates. Finally, make sure your everyday carry or EDC kit is up to date, and consider keeping an emergency kit in your vehicle. This should include essentials like water, a first aid kit, a flashlight, and a battery pack to charge your phone. In addition to these items, consider carrying a map of your area. GPS and phone services may be unreliable during times of unrest, so having a physical map can be invaluable if you need to navigate without digital assistance. As civil unrest unfolds around you, ensuring your home is secure becomes a top priority. Your home should be a safe haven where you and your family can weather the storm without fear. Here's how you can prepare effectively. First, fortify your home by securing all entry points. Reinforce doors with deadbolt locks, and consider installing security bars or grills on windows. Motion sensor lights around your property can deter potential intruders by eliminating dark areas where they might hide. A security system with cameras provides real-time alerts and footage if disturbances occur nearby. Keep emergency supplies on hand. Stock up on essential items like food, water, medications, and first aid supplies to last at least 2 weeks. This preparation ensures that you can remain indoors and self-sufficient if the situation outside escalates. Create a safe room within your home. Choose a room away from exterior walls and windows, ideally with a solid door. Stock it with essential supplies and a communication device like a radio or spare phone. This space serves as a retreat if unrest spills into your neighborhood. Develop a family communication plan. Make sure everyone knows where to go and how to contact each other if you're separated. Have a designated meeting point outside the home and establish a list of emergency contacts, including neighbors you trust and local authorities. It's also beneficial to build a network with your neighbors. While it's important to maintain independence, having a mutual understanding with those living nearby can provide additional security. Share information about potential threats and keep an eye on each other's properties. Finally, and as we've already discussed, stay informed. Monitor local news and social media channels for updates on the situation. Sign up for emergency alerts from local authorities and ensure your phone is charged and accessible at all times. If you find yourself caught in the middle of civil unrest, your immediate actions can make all the difference. The key is to remain calm and think clearly under pressure. Here's how you can navigate these situations safely. First, identify safe exits. As soon as you realize you're in a potentially dangerous situation, look for the quickest way to remove yourself from the area. Avoid moving through crowds, as these can quickly become chaotic and unpredictable. Instead, try to move along the edges where it's easier to escape. If you're driving, be aware of your surroundings and avoid getting stuck in traffic jams where you could be trapped. Stay low and out of sight. If escape isn't immediately possible, seek cover in a safe location. Buildings with solid walls and few windows offer good protection. Avoid being in open areas where you can easily be seen and targeted. In situations where confrontation seems inevitable, focus on de-escalation. Keep your posture non-threatening, avoid direct eye contact, and don't make sudden movements that could be perceived as aggressive. Speaking calmly and assertively can sometimes diffuse tension before it escalates into violence. Always have a means of self-defense, but understand the risks involved in using it. Non-lethal options like pepper spray or a personal alarm can be effective in deterring an attacker without escalating the situation further. If you carry a firearm, be aware of the legal and moral responsibilities that come with its use. If law enforcement is present, comply with their instructions, but be cautious. In chaotic situations, misunderstandings can happen easily. Keep your hands visible, avoid sudden movements, and follow orders clearly and calmly. Once you've reached a safe location, check in with family members or trusted contacts to let them know you're safe. Keep monitoring the situation from a secure location and avoid venturing back out until it's absolutely necessary. To recap, staying safe during civil unrest requires preparation, quick thinking, and decisive action. If you understand the risks, how to avoid conflict zones, how to secure your home, and how to protect yourself during civil unrest, you will greatly increase your chances of staying safe. The goal is not just to survive, but to remain resilient in the face of challenges. Taking the steps we've discussed today helps to protect yourself and your family, but also builds the confidence to face any situation with clarity and control. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more practical advice on preparedness. Stay prepared, stay safe, and as always, be ready for whatever comes your way. Thank you for watching Prepper's Paradigm.